So here's what happened in Avatar: The Last Airbender, Episode 7, The North. So the hunt is officially on for the now traitorous Prince Zuko, ordered by his father, Fire Lord Ozai, or so he thinks. Thanks to a little setup brought on by Commander Zhao. No surprise there. So during this little panic, Prince Zuko and General Iroh were like, we need to get off this boat. Like, you need to, like, skedaddle out of here, like, ASAP. Like, yesterday. So Prince Zuko gets onto this, like, little escape boat, and he's, like, getting ready to be on his merry way. He's, I don't know how many clicks, boat people, however, I don't know how far that is. He's, like, 12 clicks away from, like, the main ship. And he's like, what's that smell? And he takes a tarp off some of the supplies on the boat, and he sees some blasting jelly, and he knew immediately when he saw that blasting jelly that something was going on, and boom, the ship blows up, and General Iroh was just crushed because obviously Prince Zuko just got blown up. Or did he? So then we flash forward to Team Avatar finally arriving at the gloriously magnificent, over-the-top, gigantic, amazing Northern Water Tribe. Now, like I said, the Southern Water Tribe pales in comparison to this massive, massive Northern Water Tribe city. This place is decked out. It is massive. This place is just the city of all cities. Now, this is when we first get introduced to Princess Yue. Now, if you've seen the animated version of this show, you're probably like, Now, at this point, I'm just, like, over it when it comes to, like, the actor selection and actress selection for all these characters. It's just not it for me. It's just not it. They don't have the same vibe. They don't have the same charm. They don't have the same personalities, like the right personalities. It's just not it for me. Like, basically all of them are just a miss for me. And it is what it is. If you like them, fantastic. For me, I just don't. They don't match. They don't vibe for me. Okay? It's not the vibe. It's not the vibe. The casting could just be a lot better. So there's a little chit chat, a little how you doing? Hey, how's it been? I'm the Avatar. And she's all like, yeah, I'm Princess Yue. And everyone's like, welcome to the Northern Water Tribe. Like, nice to meet y'all. It's nice to have you here from the Southern Water Tribe. Then we flash back over to Commander Zhao dropping a metaphorical bomb onto General Iroh about his plans to essentially invade the Northern Water Tribe because he knows that the Avatar is on his way there. Little does he know that he's already there. Now that scene is really short-lived and we're right back to the Northern Water Tribe. And at this point, Katara is really excited because her main goal for going to the Northern Water Tribe is to find a waterbending master, because this whole time, her whole life, she's not been allowed to waterbend, basically because, you know, her water tribe was afraid of the Fire Nation finding out that she even exists, you know what I mean? So, like, her mother literally died to protect her. So she hasn't been allowed to waterbend. She's been training herself secretly. So she wants to find a master so she can actually have skill and improve her skill. So she wants to find a master. So she gets the green light essentially to find a master there, start her training, but then she kind of gets thrown off guard because when she goes to meet that master, they're like, oh yeah, we're going to teach you how to be a healer. And she's like, that's nice and all, but like, when do we get to start training how to fight? And the lady's like, we don't fight, that's for men. And she's like, that's nice, I'm a woman, I want to fight. And she's like, we don't fight. And Katara's like, that's nice, I want to fight. That's where my skill lies. And the lady's like, we don't fight. That's for the men. And Katara's like, what do you not get? And the lady's like, what do you not get? And then Katara stormed out because she's like, this is not what I signed up for. Then we move forward a little bit and the entire city's having a nice little dinner and it's just like a nice little moment. And of course, Sokka's drooling over Princess Yue, but he can't quite put his finger on it because he knows that he's seen her before, but he doesn't know when. Spoiler alert, you remember when you saw that white fox in the woods, in the spirit woods? That's Princess Yue. But he wants to talk to her, but he's nervous because she's a girl and he's a boy, and he just is like, no, I can't talk to her. But later on, he goes into the kitchen and she offers him some dessert and they have a little moment. And he's like, wow, you're actually not like stuck up or anything just because you're like a spiritualist and a princess, like you're a normal person. She's like, yeah, I know. So a little bit of chitter chatter happens, things move forward, but then unfortunately we see a lot of the Fire Navy ships moving in out in the distance. They're moving in, they're not playing around, and it's time to prepare for battle. So battle plans are getting set in stone. Everyone's lining up in their positions. Like it's now or never. It's literally do or die time. It's time to be both on the offensive and defensive because it's about to go down. So there's a lot of key moments that happen at the very end of this episode that lead up into this big finale moment for this huge like brawl that's going to happen at the Northern Water Tribe. So first off, Commander Zhao is holding up a very mysterious box that has a Water Tribe symbol on it. And he doesn't really allude to what it is yet, but then a little bit later on, you'll find out what it is. I know what it is, but I'm not going to tell you in this video. But he doesn't allude to what it is, but it's very mysterious. Then General Iroh, who's so upset that Prince Zuko is dead, walks down a corridor and is talking to another soldier who takes off his helmet and reveals himself to be none other than Prince Zuko. General Iroh was in on this the whole time. He knew that Prince Zuko wasn't dead, so he was sneaking him on board, because then Prince Zuko is going to try to sneak into the city of, the city of the Northern Water Tribe through like a cavern later on, so we'll get to that in the next recap, but they have a whole plan of their own. Then we flash all the way over to the Fire Nation, and we see Fire Lord Ozai training outside with Azula. And when I say he's training with her, he's just standing there while some just degenerates are fighting with Azula. And basically, he's not happy with her training. And basically, I don't know exactly what he's trying to get out of her, but she's just massacring these people. But to him, it's not good enough. And she's getting really, really angry. Shocker, I know. And she's just over it. She's done with it. Basically, she's like, if this isn't good enough for you, I'm done. And he's like, you're not going to disobey me. And she's like, I am. Goodbye. And he's like, no, you're not. And she's like, yeah, I am. And she gets so mad that she literally just channels everything that she has in her body. And this is the first time that you see her unleash her lightning. Not firebending, lightning. Pure rage, pure energy, pure firepower, lightning. And you see Fire Lord Ozai grinning. He's so excited because he knows she's insane. Then lastly, we pop right back over to the Northern Water Tribe, and Katara essentially confronts Pakku, the Grand Master of the Water Tribe, and is like, I am ready to train, you're going to train me. He's like, no, I'm not. And she's like, I am ready, I'm a badass bitch, like, you're going to train me. And he's like, no, I'm not. So basically she's like, well, I'm gonna fight you then. And he's like, let's brawl. Let's brawl. So she just starts flinging all the shit at him. She's flinging ice discs, ice spears, popsicles, snowmen, Rudolph, Santa Claus. Like, she's flinging everything. She is snowboarding, she is snow gliding, she is sledding, she's doing all the things. And literally Pakku tried his best to not be impressed by her, but literally everyone else was, and you could see it all over his face. She showed him up. Like, literally the student became the teacher. It was an epic end to the episode. Okay, that wraps up this recap for episode 7. The 8th and final recap for the final episode is coming your way right away.